Good morning. It is Saturday morning, the day after Thanksgiving. And I have to admit, yesterday wasn't the greatest day in the world, but we prevailed. So, we had to go to work yesterday. We don't have work today. Got a guy that wants to come in and buy one of the kayaks. We're going to see how that goes. I told him maybe tomorrow might be best. But, it's a commission that I'll make for the sale of that, and then the proceeds go to my employer. So we're hoping that we may not have to deal with that. Candace, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. There's nobody going live, so I figured, you know what? Why not? So we got home early from work. Well, kind of, sort of, maybe. I have a secret to say. I went to CVS. Or I was going to say Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. 50% off, yo. So I wasn't intending to, but I got to thinking this morning when I was cleaning and realized yesterday wasn't the greatest day. And I may not be the greatest person, but it still shouldn't hold back from celebrating something for the girls. So I got them all chocolates. And I have to say, I was shocked at the cash register when they said, "Oh, you saved like $40." I was like, "Wow, what a deal!" So yeah, I got Mama some flowers and I got her a plant. I didn't get her roses. I can't stand buying roses, even if they are 50% off the next day. But I managed to get some what do you call them? Some kind of Hawaiian flower. It's red, it'll serve. And I got her some nice chocolates. I got the kids some chocolates. So we ended up spending only, what was it? $41. It would have cost me $82 for all that. And I was pleased. But I got to think, I was saying, morning, Tommy, Land Shark, D. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, the plants are a better way to go. I remember she got a plant from her mom, like a bamboo of some sort last year, and the damn thing is still. Stacy, what's going on? Mary, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Good morning, everybody. So yeah, I felt a little cheap about the deal, but I'd rather feel cheap about the deal than feel like a total moron for not acknowledging the fact that it was Valentine's Day yesterday. And even though that things were still kind of like in the dumps because mom was having a bad day, week, month, year, whatever the case may be, I don't know. I let that shit just go right through me. But that still doesn't allow me to like ignore the fact that I should have dealt with that. And I wanted to yesterday, but I was so flaming freaking hot, mad at her for what was going on. I don't know. I just needed to sleep on it. So we handled that today. So when they wake up this morning, there'll be some goodies. So I feel better. I don't know. Maybe I did it for my own self-prevention. I don't know. I don't know. Is that even a word? I just made it up. But anyway, so hey, Chris, love your videos, dude. What is that? iPhone XS or whatever that is. I always said in my channels, I actually have two channels, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. The other one's called Sweeps and Scraps. It's a metal detecting one. Haven't done that one in over a year now. That one was fun. It's all on the beach. Got I don't know, 20 videos or something like that. Yeah, I need to get back on that one. But I need to focus on this one. Georgina, thanks for coming in. I hope everyone is doing well today, the day after Thanksgiving. I was thinking about something this morning. I bet there's a lot of cows that got consumed yesterday and a lot of sexy time. I bet a lot of babies were made yesterday. I'd be not the one to do that one for sure. What the hell's the matter with my sperm? I have no idea. I ought to call the Olympic Committee and say, you know what? I got my own country of swimmers over here that we probably take a lot of Michael Phelps golds away. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that's possible. I live in America. How would that be possible? Maybe I should move to like China. But then I'd get to like the coronavirus and then, yeah, never mind. Forget about it. So, what's going on? Anybody got any like fantastic sales they want to talk about? D, how you doing? How's your sales going? You didn't D, you did make a baby. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's too cold over there. Anyway, to each his own, D. To each his own. We understand. Yeah, I just she's just listening. Uh, Tracy, I love the little shipping table there. Kind of, it's very cute. If I should tell the word, Mac, what is up? I hear you got a video coming out soon. I don't know. You got a lot of competition if it's a shipping one because Tracy just did a pre-recorded the other day. It's kind of like out of the realm. I'm still waiting for Tommy's like 10-hour pre-recorded video that he's going to do. But it was nice to see Tracy in a pre-recorded video. It's actually it was like I think Georgina said something like it was therapeutic. I agree because you see Tommy and Tracy all the time in the late shows or in the different chats or whatever. But when you see someone that you see on a live a lot and then you see it pre-recorded, it's refreshing. It really is. So take note of that. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I really did. No Money G, what's going on? Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. I was thinking about having a garage sale today. Yeah, there we go. Valentine's is over. But I don't know. Maybe tomorrow morning. I'm thinking tomorrow morning might be better, but I'm not sure because around here, Saturdays people go and pick and then they sell on Sundays, or they go down to Mexico and drop stuff off and sell it down there. So I'm not sure. Am I trying to draw you back into the ooh, ooh. Look into the light. No. Well, you do what you need for $190. Okay, Mac. Not sure. Let's see, 190. I missed that one. Sorry about that, brother. Sorry about that. But I'm going to drop the link. So I figured we might as well just take advantage of it. So I'm thinking about getting they're promoting the StreamYard. It's $16.67 a month. Some promotion for an upgrade, lifetime, whatever. So I don't know. And Maria was talking about some app that you can use on your phone. If you're under 1,000 subscribers, you can go live on your phone. And I wrote it down and I freaking threw the paper away. So I got to get with her. If anyone knows in the chat, please share. That would be awesome. If anyone wants to jump in, I threw the link in there. Morning, Lisa and Rob. Tommy. Oh my Lord. Let's see. I see Simply Dana's here. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, No Money G's being counted out. Good morning, Lisa and Rob. And Chris. And let's see. Let's see. There's Jen. Hello, Jen. And then there's Dunk Girl. Thank you, guys. Hope everyone's doing well today. Has anyone been thrifting yet or gone to the garage sales? Swap meets, flea markets, whatever you want to call them. Wherever you are, wherever you are. So I got a couple orders on Amazon I got to pack up. Nothing fancy, just some smallsies. There's my Tracy. Where's Thomas? Where's Thomas? Where's he at? There's Tommy. Hey, Tommy. So I'm pretty sure this is all the same group. And there's Dana. And you got No Money G. Oh, let's see. There we go. Sorry. There you go. All right. Who else? We got D. Georgina. I'm just doing this from my own. I don't know everybody's name. And then there's Batman. I'm Batman. 11 sales today. Jesus Christ. Bruce Wayne. What the hell are you selling? Crack? That's good, Mac. Hopefully, is that all on eBay, Mac? Or do you sell on Amazon? I'm just curious. I want to gauge because yesterday I got a surge of Amazon sales, and I got no eBay. But the day before it was the opposite. I was like, I got slammed for, I don't know, was it 48 hours? I had like 12 orders on eBay. And then Amazon was zilch. And then I haven't really, so far, what is today? The 15th. So it's been a month and a half. I've only filled one item on Amazon from the Dollar Tree. I think it was like $15 or $16. And I haven't filled any other inventory. I've just been slowly kind of depleting it. I'm holding ground on some of the items. I'm not lowering my price anymore because it doesn't make any sense. But I have to be careful though because of the bath time. Oh, it's getting to be bath time. So hey, Georgina, how was your Valentine's yesterday? Did you have a good time? Jen, Candice, everyone had a good Valentine's. Bluegrass pickers in the house. Saw your little video there, Anthony, with your Yankees ring and your Mahoney card. I'm not sure. But that's a good deal with the $2 purchase and $24.95 or whatever it was for that card. Awesome. 7%, I think you said on the promotion, which for me, I don't, honestly, I think I only do like maybe 1 to 3%. I try to price my stuff competitively, unless I have a lot of one thing. And you did mention you do have a lot of those cards. So that was good. And you did experiment with it. So it worked. I mean, it really did. You probably outsold your one card um, faster than the competitors, right? On Eventville. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I got a bag of goodies I haven't opened up yet from the mother-in-law. Let me go get it. I'll be right back to see what she got. So last night I got home from work and I noticed my little ones. Since I put this backdrop wall in, um, I noticed the little ones have now sticky fingers, and they went in and they grabbed Mister Big Red here. They had him on the table, and they had the lights on. I guess they must have been playing with them because now I've kind of blocked the main light to the garage, which I'm going to have to reconsider because it is dark in here for the other members of the family when they have to go to the refrigerator or to the pantry or whatever. But yeah, I told him, I said, yeah, don't touch Big Red because he's old. He's old and feeble. And apparently that must have sparked an interest in them. So I got this morning. The mother-in-law came over and spent the night with the kids and the family while I was at work, I guess. Cajun Reseller, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Good morning. By 9. How do you know when you're getting old? When you go to bed by 9. So here we go. The mother-in-law brought me some goodies, which is let's say it's rather odd because we don't talk much, and after 9 years, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about her, and she probably doesn't. Well, she probably knows a lot about me because my wife probably talks mad crap about me all the time. So let's figure out. It's really nice. I felt bad because I I don't know. I was gonna give her my wife's flowers. I was like, yeah, better not. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what's up. So thank you very much, mother-in-law. Uh-oh. Ooh. We got some candies. Ooh. I see some chocolates in there. Uh-oh. Lobster got a new shirt, I think. Okay. Oh, wow. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. It's a red one, too. I wonder how much this is comped for. I'm kidding. I actually need some new shirts because I think in every video that I've made, it's either this one, I bought this one recently, so or the blue one or the black coat. Now, the black coat is hanging up over here because it gets cold as crap in this garage. This is nice. It's a Echo Unlimited, a 3XL. She thinks I'm that big of a boy. I mean, I'm corn fed, but geez Christ, that's big. Where did he go? No, I like this though. This is nice. I was just commenting on this kind of like design on those blue running fit shirts that we got the other day. The Nike stuff and the Adidas shirts that we're gonna lot up. I think there was like 9 of them, and this particular pattern was something I commented on. I thought, wow, that's really nice. I like that. Wow. Um, I I'm I'm actually I'm surprised because the mother-in-law got me something for Valentine's Day, and the wife, on the other hand, did not. So that's fine. Whatever. Awesome. This over here, and we got some candies and some chocolates in the bag. It was awfully nice of her. So thank you very much, Lydia. I appreciate it. So try it on, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know Tommy's in the chat. He's gonna want to see me get naked. So he's kind of funny like that. I'll just put it over the Goonie shirt. It's kind of big. I mean, I wear it 2X as it is because I'm getting big boned. I'm not fat. I'm big boned. Okay, keep that in mind. Watch, this thing is gonna fit. I can feel it already. Oh my god. Yeah. Lobster got a new shirt. Oh my god, a 3X, dude. Don't mess with me now. I've got a new red shirt. All right. I like the V-neck. Yeah. The V-neck's nice. I always hate this, like, I feel I'm like getting choked. I think we're just gonna keep it on. There you go. So, happy Valentine's Day to me. Yeah, right. When she handed me the bag, she's like, "Here you go." Oh, oh, I'll be honest with you. Now that you've mentioned that, um, I can't, I can't remember. I cannot remember. Apparently, it happened during the month of October. I work so much. I do a lot of things. I'm always active. I don't remember the evening that it took place. Thank you, Georgina. I appreciate it. Very. I'm very blessed, even though there's times that I wish I was like on the planet Mars to have the family that I got a call last night from my son, my little man, and he. I think the last time I talked to him was I think January 10th or something like that, and he was having dinner with his parents. Well, he calls them his parents, with his mom and his stepdad, and apparently, I don't know, just felt kind of odd. I was making sure he was okay, so yeah, I hope everything's good with him. So it was good to talk to him for a change. We'll have to. I asked him to come with me next week. We're going to be doing the uh, auction at the storage facility. So I said, "Hey, bud, if you want, why don't you come and hang out with me for a while? Get some fresh air with the old man. We both could use it and spend some time together, and you know, give him something to do." And I said he can have whatever he wants out of there. That's the way I roll. So last night, the lady came to me about the storage locker. And what the deal is with her is, yeah, the shirt does run small, but it feels nice. Um, um, she came to me with like an old 1800s, uh, it was like a poker set and had the little square little chips in it. And it was not, what is that? Not plastic. Would it have been Basanite? Is that what it's called? Or does anyone know? I can't remember. I think it's Basanite or something night. Starts with a B. Lisa would know. If anyone else knows. I'm not sure if that's what it was because it was kind of like a foil on the inside and then it was glazed. It looked like it had like some sort of like hardener over it, but it was manufactured. It wasn't handmade. Rosale, I saw your candy video. It's insane. You know, you're getting up the ladder there with your subs. I saw that. Um, your phone's getting too wet. Yeah, it might fall in the water. I'm often worried about that when I use the restroom and I'll have the phone or taking a shower. The first thing I do when I go in the bathroom is I put all my stuff on the counter, and then I immediately shut the lid to the toilet because I always think like from the tension, I'm gonna do the Bruce Lee slide horizontal chop, and then the phone's gonna go right in the shitter. So that's fine. You can go ahead and listen. I'm used to you stepping out, Georgina. That's fine. Um, let's see. What was I? Oh, with the vintage like poker thing. It was like a book. It was probably I would say it was probably about the size of this book here. And let's see. Georgina is taking a bath in case Tommy wants to know. But the poker set thing was about the size of this, and it opened up, and then inside was the cards, the 2 dice or so, the poker chips, and then it had these little rectangle little pieces in it. And she's like, "Oh, what do you think it's worth?" She goes, "I only paid like $15 or $20 for it." So immediately I registered that in my head. And I thought, okay. And then she goes, "Well, I want you to take it with you. You can take it with you." And I was like, "No, I'm just wait till next week, and then you can go ahead and tell me what you want for it." I'm willing to bet, and I haven't looked it up yet. I immediately just assumed if it is what it is, and I picked up one of the cards, and it's from Europe. So I'm willing to bet that it's probably going to be worth about a couple $100. So, um, hey, how are you, Bayawan? Nice to have you come in. I've been listening to some of your videos that you have with the music, so that's really great. Appreciate you subbing to me. I returned the favor, and I do enjoy watching or listening, I should say, to your music that you have out there. So welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope everything's well. But anyway, she's allowing me to go in there next week. Now I went and got a storage unit on the same floor. It's vacant, relatively closer to the elevator. Apparently she's like down the hall and to the end of the facility there. And the story is that her house caught on fire and the majority of it burned. So a lot of these things that she brought into the facility, into her unit recently, is from the house. But apparently there was a bunch of stuff in there beforehand, and I was supposed to get in there and get that and cherry pick a lot of that out. But now all of her collectibles have come in, and she says she's packed. And I was like, well, here's what I can offer you. I have a unit that you can go to in the same facility. You can take the things that you want to keep, and you can, take them over to my unit, and then give yourself some space, and you can lock it up when you're done, and sort out what you don't or what you do want or what you want to sell, and then maybe kind of drag that stuff into the other unit, and then bring your other stuff in, because I got a 10 by 24 sitting over there, and it's completely vacant right now. So I can't wait to see what I'm going to get out of that. Kiki Rock Sue 2, welcome. That's a tough one to say. Do we have a no, I do eBay and OfferUp, and next week we're gonna do our first storage locker for the year 2020. So Amazon is a very, 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 very sensitive little platform there. It's not so little, but very sensitive. So if you're doing it, best of luck to you. Keep your nose clean and you'll stay out of trouble. So, but anyway, I'm looking forward to the storage locker. Hopefully we can pull some stuff out of there. And today I'm going to probably look up that poker set, and we'll see what we can find. So I'm really excited about that. I don't have too much room here though at the house. So tomorrow though, I might be doing the garage sale probably for I don't know, maybe hours, noon or so. So we'll see how that goes. I'll try to clear out some of the maybe the bigger pieces of furniture. And then what I'll do, because Monday's the trash day. And I love where I live, I mean, I'm sure everyone does it, or someone is capable of doing it, is where you set things out into the boulevard area between the street and the sidewalk if you have one, which is technically city or county property or whatever the case may be, next to the trash cans. And overnight, the shit just disappears. I'm like, yay! I don't have to deal with the flakes anymore. And that's what I typically do with the stuff that I put on offer up that doesn't sell. Um, wow, look at this. It's Jen and Brandon's birthday. So what's up, B? How you, dude? Happy 24 years old, big boy. Yep. He's probably hungover. Well, I think he's going out tonight. Yeah, he's gonna be doing his beer pong with his brass rail buddies in the Air Force. I hear Brandon likes to look at glow in the dark dinosaurs. Oh jeez. So I watched part of your video this morning. I was trying to give everybody homage. I was watching Harry and I went over to Dustin Flippin. I had to do a double take on Tracy's again. I didn't get to watch it all the other day. I skipped around and saw Rosalie's. I just hatched her name up. It was a lot of people that I was trying to keep up with, and I briefly saw you talking to your Blake, I think his name is, your friend there, the guy that does the splits, and you're like, did you clean it with Windex? And he's like, well, yeah, it's like, yeah, well, I had Windex on it, and you put your head in it, and you're like, smell it, and you're like, no. That doesn't meet my approval. I don't know what you said, but it was funny, dude. I was like, yeah, that's the military right there. It's like, no, I don't smell nothing. We used to do that back in the day and I still do it today, like Fabulosa, but simple green and Pine Sol. If you walked into a room and you could smell the chemical, whether it be a pleasant smell such as simple green or Pine Sol or Fabulosa, bleach you have to be careful with. But if you can smell it, you're like, yeah, it's clean. Oh, jeez. White glove, yeah, yeah. So we're gonna do probably a video. I think my next day off will be Wednesday. I might get in there Tuesday afternoon before I go to work and do a video of the locker and just show you how the fact that it's empty. And then we'll do a follow up on that with the stuff that we can possibly get from this locker. Now, she did make a comment about the fact that we are going to be allowed, or I'm going to be allowed to cherry pick from it. Now, I personally, she's told me she doesn't want to do a bulk deal. And that's what I would prefer. But then again, maybe I don't want all of her trash. You know what I mean? It's like it may be something good to her. But here's the thing: she's a reseller, so I know there's going to be some decent stuff in there. It's not like I'm getting a locker with someone's home goods. It might be, I don't know, because their house, was destroyed by a fire. But just here's the thing. Here's the secret. The fact that I know where she works, I know her situation, and it's kind of like maybe like a little upper hand, and I know that she's going to want to get some money. I'm going to use that to my advantage. Now that's just me thinking. Am I thinking egotistically, maniacal? Yeah, pretty much. If it's going to benefit me and my family, but I'm going to be fair with her. I'm not going to try to screw her over because I know that she knows what these things are worth because what she paid for. But I wanted her to give me some pictures, and she was trying to give me some last night on the tablet that she had, and it didn't seem to cooperate with us, and I wasn't able to see anything ahead of it. So hopefully we can get that sorted out. So looking forward to that for sure. So tomorrow, if we do a garage sale, I might be doing a live from the phone. Hey Brandon, can you put what is that app on the phone for the lives for under 1,000 subs? And by the way, speaking of which, the title, 285 subs. We have over 1,050 hours of your eyeballs piercing into my skull and 14,000 views of my retarded videos. I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really do. I never would have thought no intention whatsoever to anything with this channel. I never thought that it would even get to this point. I mean, just less than, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, I went from having like 50 subscribers after 2 years, almost 2 years of just putting nonsense up there. And the last year of 2019, I think I ended up doing just kind of like a documentary for my own purpose of the ups and downs of Amazon. It's kind of how I put it in the description about tracking the process of like starting and going through all the little hoops that they put you through. And I was mistaken by the fact that I wasn't going to last, because they say like 70 or 80% of people who start Amazon just don't succeed. They just don't make it. And it's kind of like, it's rather disturbing and discouraging to even hear that, like third-party sellers on Amazon. And it's because people don't educate themselves. And I'm not saying I'm smarter than the next guy. I'm cautious about things. And there's still things probably I don't know anything about that. A lot of people out there know a lot about Amazon, because Amazon is got different things going on all the time. There's just all these rules and regulations, and I get it. I really do. And I'm kind of glad that I feel more comfortable with eBay, and I feel kind of disappointed that I let eBay down in my own mind by not focusing on that platform in 2019. So that's what we're going to do in 2020. And we're just going to let Amazon roll. I mean, I kind of just said, okay, here's all my product. I'm going to control it. You do what you got to do. I'll do what I got to do. And we'll shake hands at the end of the day. And that's now that I know what to do and I know how to handle it, I'm not doing FBA. I don't feel like I want to do that right now, because I have just small items at the moment. And I'm trying to stay as kosher and under the radar as much as possible with things. I don't want to cause any problems and try to be greedy with it. I honestly think that if you just sold candy, food, and books, as Amazon keeps going and growing, you'll make an extra dollar or two. That's all I'm going to say. And you don't have to there's really no effort in it. There's none whatsoever. To be quite frank with you, you just get a shelf with some boxes, put some candy in there, throw some canned goods and some books, go source for the thrift store, the library sales, church rummage sales, whatever. Find some decent books, collect them, hang on to them, whatever you want to do, and focus on eBay. I mean, honestly, I think eBay, you can do a lot with that platform compared to Amazon. Amazon does have the volume, does have the shoppers, things do sell, but it's so competitive, and price dropping is just phenomenal. It's like all the products that I have are going up and down and through the toilet, and I just sit there and hold on to it until a point where I can't deal with it anymore, and then just liquidate everything and move on to another product. So I don't know. If you're thinking about it, food is a good category. Let's see. No, mine was Mac. My eBay was doing very well. Probably what did I say, like the day before yesterday, over the weekend. No. There's Eric. What's up, Eric? Let's see. D said that to consider transferring a few $100s to her bank every other week, so because they don't want to be. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I transfer my every little bit that I get from that platform. I don't wait the 2 weeks. I'm able to transfer whenever it's available, and I send it straight to my bank and straight to a CD. I haven't spent one dime of it, and it's not much. It really isn't. After your profit or your cost and everything, and then your profits, it's not much. But come July, when I open that CD, we're gonna go buy a car. So it was well worth it. Let's see, 13 sales today. Oh, Mac is definitely he's doing his thing. Brandon's being too humble. Brittany's Brands, thanks for coming in. Good morning. Awesome. Appreciate you guys coming in. We got 24 people in the chat. I hope everybody knows each other. If not, take a look at the extra channels in here. Everyone knows who Tommy is. Mr. Bernard, Mr. Delaware. He's running for president, by the way. He's going to promise that he's gonna, as his new position as president, he's gonna proceed to enforce that eBay lowers their commission fees and allow YouTube creators, as long as they can throw a plug in, to have no selling fees. That's Tommy's promise. And he's going to provide vending machines on every corner with the population of more than 8 people per capita. So I don't know, Delaware might be a problem. Let's see who else is in here. We got Jen. Everyone knows Jen, I hope. If not, check her out. And then there's No Money G. All right, let's see. So today I found a little knob for a decanter. This is probably this is wood. I don't know what kind of wood that is. Maybe it's maybe stained of some sort. Yeah, it's like pine or something. I don't know. Cool if it was like mahogany or cherry wood, but it was from a liqueur bottle of some sort. And what I'm gonna do, I don't know if you guys saw. I found this washed up on the beach a couple weeks back. An old ink bottle. It's vintage. It was washed up in the water at a low tide. So this goes back a ways. And I thought it would be cool. Well, maybe not. It originally would have had, it's kind of hard to, originally would have had a metal lid to it that's screwed on. What I was going to do, just for the sake of having this and finding this, is kind of shave down the cork bit and put it in there. I don't know, just to put it on my shelf. Like, unless I can find, I don't think I'm going to find the original lid to this, because I'm sure it was either not on it when it got thrown in the water, or if it did, the salt got to it and ate it up. I'm going to work on that today. Yeah, that's all I have to work on. That's my project. And then I'm going to take apart the, well, no, I already did that. Well, I had that other TV I got to deal with. And then it doesn't have a stand for it. So I'm going to see how I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to mount it there. We found this in the trash a while back, a couple days ago, about a week ago. It's glass. It's nothing special. It still has the broken shit inside. I haven't cleaned it yet, but here's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put my hand in it. And, well, wow, I can see you guys better. What's going on? Oh, YouTube. Actually, I'm going to clean this up. Hopefully, I can get that cleaned out really well. And a little bit of rock on the bottom, and get one of those tall pants. And yeah, I was thinking of beta fish. That'd be cool. Hello, hello, hello. I saw your little Lego thing. You got 300 subs, my little man. What, 2 months in, I guess. I don't know. A lot of people kind of amazed by that. That's awesome. So very pleased to see that happening. So you do great things in your videos. That's great. Simply Dana. So that's the dumpster find of the week. Nothing special. I don't think it probably cost too much because I think it came from IKEA. Yeah, it's an IKEA product for sure. So, but I thought it would be cool to put a fish in it. Kind of neat. And there's an air bubble in there. That's weird. Well, it's not weird, but hello. Oh, there's a pin. I get that out of there. I might need that. Can't seem to find my little case with little push pins. So maybe we'll fill it with jelly beans. We'll do a D, you're still in the chat? Dana's searching for you. Oh, there we go. Didn't see you. Sorry about that. Thanks for commenting on my video yesterday. Appreciate that. I'm going to look into seeing what the doctor says first before I start throwing out names of scripts. She's doing her shipping, Dana. Yeah. She's doing her shipping in probably like what, 34-degree weather. I don't know what's a dumpster diving granny. Thanks for coming in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's had their coffee. Georgina's getting ready to go to bed on that side of the pond. So basically, I was just going live today just to say hello to everyone and hopefully you're having a good weekend. Looks like Max got probably 13 orders and so I was close. What did I say, 34? I was, yeah. 24 is even colder. So there you go, D. Dana wants to know if Flipping Particles, if you go to estate sales. Never been. I've had a chance to go today, and 5-year-old come more advisedly not to bring a kid. Yeah, because for some reason I've had that happen once. And then I just didn't go inside. I'm not gonna, yeah. What? It was 9 when you left this morning? Oh my God. Oh, I don't even, I can't even function with that kind of weather. Let me see what it is here in San Diego. I mean, it was nice today. Where the hell's my weather at? Oh, that's not good. Hold on, here we go. Google weather in San Diego. Oh, it's sunny in San Diego. Yeah, 59 degrees. And it says it feels like it's 59. Mm-hmm. I love how they have this frog lounging on the patio. Yeah. It's gonna be at 12 o'clock, it's gonna be 66 today. We got a 10% chance of participation. Yeah. Well, there you go. So nobody's gone to garage sales? Anybody doing any picking today or what? What's going on? Anyone go to the stores and take advantage of Valentine's products to sell for next year? I thought about doing that today, just the candy. But it was still only 50% off at CVS. So I just bought what I needed for the girls and bought some flowers. Usually the Jelly Bellies, some of the smaller trinket stuff, I don't mess with that as much. Maybe for the house for decorations. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure the garage sales are probably a little limited over there in the Mitten State. Um, of what I've had is not listed. I can keep up with a lot goes to Amazon, but eBay is hard to keep up with. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I think honestly, I want to say Greg. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, No Money G. I do believe that's your name. If not, you can just tell me to go kick rocks. But please correct me if I'm wrong. I agree with you on that. Like, well, first of all, 98% of what I have is behind me. I have a large amount that is listed, but it's so much easier to list on Amazon, in my opinion, than it is on eBay. Only for the mere fact that the picture's already there. You just got to verify that it's exactly what you have. The description can, you can add to it. The app on the phone, it's kind of like four things, and the fourth or fifth thing that you do is submitting it. It's like, okay, what condition is it in? What's the SKU you're giving it for your own personal inventory purposes? And Amazon requires you to give your own SKU because it also gives an ASIN, which is a tracking inventory that they provide for you. And then they want to know the quantity and the price. And then you can open it up to a larger filter, and you can add a bunch of other crap when when you get into bigger things in life with the platform. But it's so much easier. I mean, I was sitting there saying the other day that OfferUp was easy. I think Amazon's easier. Once you get past that first door, man, and you get all that information that they want up front with the banking and the address and utility bills and all that other stuff. When I got on there, I didn't have to do all that. That was crazy. That's something that just happened recently. So, like I said, if you guys haven't started the Amazon, uh, it's free until you sell something, just like eBay. Or you can get the professional count as $39.99. I honestly think when I did it, I was so scared. I was like, oh, geez, I have no idea. I don't even have a Prime account to buy things. I don't buy things from Amazon. I want to go to a store. I want to physically touch it, hold it, smell it, taste it, whatever the case may be. I do not like buying online for whatever reason. eBay, I don't mind because then hopefully I can get up to 12 photos to view. Amazon, on the other hand, is one photo. And here's the thing, I have a used phone that I am selling. It's a base phone with the headset, and then it has two little subsidiary phones that go throughout the house. Whatever, it's hard lines for a phone jack, and it's in a box. I got it at the Goodwill. I cleaned it up. I paid like $3.99 for it. I've got it used on Amazon right now for $39.99 or $49.99 or something like that. And the buy box is like $65. I get emails, not to me personally, but to the posting, to the listing, with people asking questions like, will this work in Europe? And I'm like, I want to answer it. But the thing is like, come on, it doesn't work. Because first of all, it's the jack that plugs into the wall. It's an American plug. You could get an adapter, but I don't know. I mean, the box doesn't say, oh, it works over here and works over there and it doesn't work there and there. And then I had somebody send an email says, is it Wi-Fi? I'm like, no, it's a phone jack, you dummy. But I don't want to see that. And I should, because I'm pretty good about responding to the emails that go to the listing. Then you have all the sellers that will add in their bits. But here's the thing, Amazon pretty much owns that ad because they have their Amazon warehouse selling the same product. And they have like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different listings, seller listings Amazon has. So, I'm down at the middle of the page. So before the warehouse sells out, unless someone says, I don't want to mess with Amazon, I'll just go down to this third party guy. So, I mean, I guess I could respond to the emails. They would probably get more attention for me, but I don't have the answers to these questions, and they seem a little ridiculous at times. I remember one of the questions that somebody was asking, is the display on the crystal on the phone, do the numbers get bigger? And I'm thinking, why would you ask that? You can see the photo and you see how big the freaking crystal is, and you can see the max amount that the crystal is programmed to display. What do you need? You need a magnifying glass freaking glued to that thing? I mean, I don't know. I just like, whatever. What's up, Sonny? Good to see you. Glad you could come in. So, what are we doing today? So, how was your Valentine's yesterday? Did you devour a cow? Did you go kill a steak? I was thinking about that this morning. I was telling the chat earlier. I was like, I wonder how many cows died for yesterday's entertainment. How many steaks were consumed? How many babies were made? How much sexy time was involved? Like, is there a chart that we can see? And then it's like this. It goes like this, and then February 14th goes up. It goes back down. And then New Year's Eve, it goes up. It goes back down. I don't know. Oh wait, you got to throw in some birthdays, so it might just do this. I don't know. I don't know. I just thought that was somebody was singing that song last night in karaoke while I was working. What was that, birthday sex or whatever? And I'm thinking, man, who wrote that? I have no idea who sings that song. I've heard it many times before. I was like, that's that's just fantastic. I love it. You got something on time? Yeah. Yeah, I was late to the party today, but it was for a reason. I went this morning. I broke down, brother. I didn't do anything yesterday for anybody other than acknowledge the kids and told them happy Valentine's. But I went this morning after work and picked up some chocolates and some potted planted flower for the wifey and some chocolates for the kids. So I'll wake up to knowing that I did that. So hopefully that will be meeting the standards. Um, the 14th is the least 60th day of the year. Yeah, I don't know. I just think there's 364 other days that you can show it other than the day that's marketed for that day. And it's strictly a marketed day for capitalism. So it's like whatever. And it is the thought that counts. That's very true, Candace. Um, the yeah, and you know what? It's funny. She mentions a good point that she admits that she's the slacker in the relationship. I'm the initiator in anything and everything. I'm like the party planner. I kind of get things. I have boxes of stuff. Like I have a box for well, several boxes for Christmas. I have a box for Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate Halloween, but I have a box for like the Valentine's decorations that I let the kids kind of just I give them the scotch tape and I'm like do whatever you want to do, just take it down at the end of the day or today or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of like I have boxes for that stuff because if I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. So I don't know. I think that's why the kids like me. I'm the fun daddy. Well, I better be the only daddy, but I'm the fun daddy. Um, I think it's important though, and I still, here's how, let me, okay, so we don't celebrate Halloween because my wife doesn't believe in it. And it has nothing to do with religion. And she's set in her ways. So what I do, I was like, okay, we're not going to celebrate Halloween. So you don't let the kids dress up. Okay. So what kind of costume you don't want them to wear? Oh, so you don't want to celebrate the dead, but you'll celebrate the days of the dead that the Mexican or the Latino group celebrate. Dias de Muertos, Muertos de Dios, yes, Dias de Muertos. So she celebrates that. She'll decorate for it. So we have like skulls and this, thing. It's really cool. I enjoy it. So what I do was like, okay, well, guess what? My daughters, they want to dress up. So guess what? You're a princess and you're a butterfly today. So they get costumes that are pleasant, nothing ghoulish. So they still get to celebrate. And then what I'll do is I'll go get pumpkins. And here's what I do. I let them carve out a pumpkin. I let them do what they got to get their hands in there and get the seeds out. We cook the seeds. We saw them up. We can them. We put them in the cupboard and we eat them. This year we didn't eat them all, and I ended up throwing them out because I was thinking, it's in a year, probably not good. But then we take around and we put the pumpkin in the oven, and then we eat it. So after the fact that they've carved it out, they got it out of their system, they put a candle in it for a brief moment in time, and then I'm like, okay, let's cut it up. Let mom see it, and then I bake them and peel them, and then I take the pumpkin bit, and then we make muffins, we make bread, we make things like that for the starch, and we eat it. So it's my way of celebrating the harvest. And that's the only way I could get around the whole celebrating of Halloween. So we still celebrate it, but I just kind of do it a little differently. And she hasn't caught on yet. Yeah, I know. It's smart, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Sometimes I kind of satisfy myself doing shit like that. I'm like the Martha Stewart with a beard. Or the Julia Childs cooking show. I don't know if anyone's old enough. Well, I'm sure there are some people in here. I'm sure Tommy and maybe Tracy and Lisa and Rob could probably relate to this. But Julia Childs was kind of like during the era of Rob Ross on KPBS. I used to watch her as a kid, and she was this English lady, and Georgina might know because she's from that part of the country or the world. And Julia Childs would be cooking, and they'd have these over the head cameras panning down on her, over the stove kind of thing, or in the kitchen or whatever. She was a tall lady. I mean, she was like half Sasquatch, and she would have like these shows that she would have bottles of wine in. And anytime she had a poultry item, a chicken or some sort of bird, an avian bird, she would be like, "Okay, welcome to today's cooking show." And I don't sound anything like her, but anyway, she'd be like, and what we're going to do today is we're going to pour some sherry into this pot of chicken. Oh, and I've got an extra bottle for myself." So she'd be drinking on the job. It was hilarious. Loved her. Julia Child, loved her. She was awesome. Oh, tall lady, man. I was like, God, I didn't think they made an apron that big. Tommy's not old enough. Yeah, Georgina says, not a bloody clue. Look it up, Georgina. She's from your part of the world there. Used to love her all the time. Yeah, dumpster diving granny knows. On today's cooking show, we're going to be making a bird. And she'd put a splash, or more than a splash, but she'd be like, and then she'd have a glass and she'd be pouring the wine in her glass. I was like, yeah, I missed that. Lori's Crochet Corner, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Good morning to you. Oh yeah. So I would love to be able to do a skit where I could take all the voices that I do and role play in a sense. Like Sean Connery would be one. I would have to prime my voice for Julia Childs and get her correct dialect, because kind of like here in the States, depending on where we live, we all talk differently. In England, I think there's like, I don't know, 17, 20, Georgina can correct me, different, dialects that they have, where you can kind of determine like where they're from. I think there's maybe, I want to say 17. Make your own commercials. Yeah. Yeah, right. So this commercial is brought to you by McCafe McDonald's. I was loving it until I got another one. But yeah, I think I have one that I did 1365. I have one where I did a Heinz uh, spicy jalapeno ketchup, and it's in my archives of videos. So if you want to go and check that one out, I'm not trying to say go look at it because it doesn't get a lot of views, but I did some kind of quirky little 1 minute little kind of like, it's so good you could put it on your toes. I was in character on that one. So I definitely enjoy being goofy when it comes to products. So maybe someday, I don't know. I think when it comes to selling a product, the slap chop is my most favorite one, with the guy, I can't think of his name, but he had his little Britney Spears microphone on. And he's doing his thing. He's like, yeah, you could chop up tomatoes, you could chop up onions and put a little cilantro in there. You got yourself some salsa, and you could do this and that. And da, 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 da. You could put nuts in there. And then he goes for a minute, you're gonna love my nuts. And then he goes on and on. That part of the infomercial just caught my attention for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Did he just say we're gonna love his nuts? I know that's what he just said. And if you ever get a chance, I highly recommend going and checking out. I forget the guy's name. He does the Sham Wow thing. He was running with Mr. OxyClean guy, Bill Mays, I think the guy that passed away. Yeah, that was my black beard, kind of like visual. He was kind of running hand in hand with him in the As Seen on TV products. You got to check it out. I think it's hilarious how he does it, and then he kind of like, you're gonna love my nuts, and he does, he kind of like alerts the fact that he said it, and he wants you to like key into that. So yeah, that's hilarious. Um, let's see, where are we now? Do 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 do. Do a cookware sales vid, or you dress up as. I actually, believe it or not, Thrift, I went and bought a T-fall set for the wifey at the Ralph's grocery store. I spent like $70 on the set, and she had the Paula Deen set. It was a nice one, but the porcelain inside really just started taking a toll because she was using um, other utensils and things of that nature that weren't plastic or wood. She was using metal, obviously, and it was scratching. And then I noticed the porcelain or Teflon, whatever that material was that's in there, was flaking off. And I'm thinking, I don't want that in the food that's feeding my children. So yeah, Alex, we're getting rid of it. So I went and got this T-fall set. It was made out of aluminum. It was really light. I was really skeptical at first because of the material that it was made in. I said, well, it's going to heat up faster than the other ones. The other ones were heavy, and I was going to do a review on it, and I had the box, and I was getting ready, and I was trying to like educate myself and educate the public and why that porcelain kind of discolorizes and it gets a little kind of like brown. That's supposed to happen, and I always thought it was because we overheated it without anything in it. Well, I ended up spilling my coffee behind it, and I never finished it. I never went back to redo it. So I started to do that, and I've always thought to have. I've been trying to push the wife over and over and over, verbally, not mentally, or not physically, but to have her do a cooking show. She can cook, and to have the kitchen set up where we could have cameras over the stove and the counter. I told her, I said, you don't have to say a word. You don't have to be seen. All you have to do is to have some pretty nails and put a nice shiny rock in your hand, and you could have videos on how to cook an egg, uh, 4 different ways, or you could make a Mexican dish and people would just watch it. I said, you are bringing culture to a video of food that people could only imagine to make because you and here's how I explained it to her. It's like, okay, think about it this way. Think of a taco shop. Okay. Think about the authenticity that it brings from its part of origin to the public and what it provides. It provides a value of service of authenticity. Now, think of Taco Bell. What does it bring? Capitalism, profits. I mean, the taco shop does too. They might launder money, they might be involved with other things, but the front of it is they're selling food and it's authentic. But Taco Bell, none of that is authentic. None of that is the original deal. That is all government. The government. That's all white boy. Make me $1, and we'll just let people get bigger. And you get that too at the taco shop. But I'm telling you, that stuff's not real. And that's the God's honest truth. And I am not eating at a Taco Bell in like over 25 years. I will not eat at Taco Bell. It's the most disgusting freaking place in the world. The only thing that's really good about it, though, is maybe the soft tacos. I don't know. It's been a while. Bill, welcome. Thanks for coming in. What is up? CEO Soul Sales. Oh my God. Oh, I wish I knew your name. Bill, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to put you out there because I want to do this right. CEO Sassel Sales. I'm totally hashing it up and I do apologize. That wasn't my intent. Ah, yeah. Lisa. Yeah, that's so much easier. So much easier. And now I have to sit there. Sayos, Sayosa, Sayosa, Sayosa sales. Okay. Lisa it is. We're going to stick to Lisa. And Dee watches Stoner cooking shows. That's awesome. Dee? Yeah. You know, where I work at the restaurant, I get offered a lot of opportunities and various things. And I decline every time. I'm like, half of these people are either off their rocker mentally, or they're on some sort of substance, and I don't know. That leads me to going into the doctor on the 5th to get evaluated for that. I don't want to be looped out on any kind of medication or anything. What? Hi. How are you? Did you see the surprise I got you? What surprise? You didn't see it? No? Come. Yeah, how'd you sleep? Oh, you just give me thumbs up now? Say hi. Oh. So I want to know something. Who in their right mind? What do you have? Cupcakes? You're having cupcake for breakfast? You know that's not good, right? Where's the fruit? Let me ask you this: does your mommy know you're eating that? Do you know I brought fruity pebbles home for that? Yeah, and coconut. You guys didn't put them on? Mm. I have chocolates for you on the counter, but you're not eating them until. Well, first of all, you shouldn't be eating that. It's going to give you diarrhea. What's diarrhea? It's cupcakes processed through your butthole. Yeah, that's yucky. But you're still eating it. Shouldn't you have like breakfast? No? Okay, go back in. So don't open up your chocolates, okay? And does your mom know you have that? I don't lie to me, mommy. She doesn't know. You're gonna get in trouble. Make sure, hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You better hide the evidence by throwing that wrapper in the trash can, not on the sofa. Oh my god. Well, yeah, that's the littlest one. Um, when she was born, uh, 4, she's gonna be 5 next month. When she was born, she had apnea, where you can't breathe. And she was in the crib after she was put, as soon as mom gave delivery, and then there was some separation so mom could rest, and then the baby was put in the little crib that's in the room there. I stayed around for a bit, and I noticed that she was just kind of just chilling and she wasn't moving much. And I ended up going up to her and checking up on her. And I was making sure mom was okay. And I go back to the baby, that back and forth, back and forth. But then the one time I went, and the last time before, actually the nurses and the doctor came in, she wasn't breathing. And I immediately grabbed her up and was like shaking her kind of in the sense and patting her on her back, thinking, something was wrong. And what it was is she had fluid in her she was getting fluids in her lung. So she ended up spending time in the ICU. That little kid has gone through so much in the last 4 years. From that to breaking her finger. We went to TJ and they were playing in the we went to a wedding and there was what they call a sala. And it was just kind of like a reception room with a patio thing outside. And she had fallen on the concrete apparently, and she had busted her finger, like literally, like bent it like that way, and she didn't cry. She came and sat with me for an hour and a half, which would have been the whole night before I said that's it, because I was feeling it and touching it. I couldn't really feel like anything oddly about it. I did notice that it was swollen a little bit. As soon as it started to discolor and get showing signs of purple, I was like, I tell my wife, that's it, we're done. We're out of here. We're going back home. My wife was upset because she had spent all that time doing her hair and her makeup, getting an outfit, spending all that money to get all that stuff done. I didn't give a shit. She's like, no, we'll just take her down here to T. No. We're going to make line. We're going back to Rady's Children's Hospital here in San Diego, and we're taking her in. And yeah, I never got to live that one down either. When it comes to that little one right there, then there was this other time. We were in Costco. Okay, she loves the $1.50 hot dog and soda drink, and we're sitting at the table, and the family was there. And I went back to the concessions to get the napkins, and I had to grab a couple straws. I come back, and she's hunched over the table. Okay, she's kind of like sitting here. My wife's addressed across from her, and then one of the girls there, and then the two other girls are here. And she's sitting like this at the table. Her hot dog is here in front of her with her drink, and it's already been bitten. She's sitting here, and she's not moving. She's not acknowledging. There's conversations. There's all this excitement coming in, right? And I put this stuff on the table, and I look back, and she started to have blue around her lips, and I freaked. I totally freaked out. Now I'm a CPR instructor for the college that I work for. I immediately grabbed her by the nape of the back of the shirt, and I just went boom like that really hard, and it scared the living shit out of me. But all of a sudden, this hot dog went boom like that. I was like, whoo! Oh my god! I never hugged that child so much at that point in time. That was crazy. So to this day, what we do now, and you should always remember this too if you have little ones, when serving hot dogs, grapes, and even popcorn. Popcorn's a little hard to do, but hot dogs should be cut in half when so in the summertime or at home for meals or whatever, when you're cooking hot dogs for the kids, cut it in half, put it in the bun. They're not going to know the difference. Okay, you can just cover it up and then dress it up. Grapes, you should always cut in half. That way it doesn't completely block the airway in any way, shape, or form. Those are the three main foods: hot dogs, grapes, and popcorn. Cause severe choking and suffocation for children, especially when they're unattended. So you should never leave a child unattended when they consume those foods. Just food for thought. Yeah, she is the baby. Yeah, she is the baby. Yeah, she's very, very precious. Yeah, you should always do that. It's very important. But she can never do any wrong. She's a Scorpion, though. I have to tell you. No, I don't know her zodiac. She's March. So what is she? Taurus? Aries? I don't know. Somewhere in there. But she's a little Scorpion. She'll be like all pleasant. Hey, how are you? And then all of a sudden, cha, cha. She don't mess around. I remember as last year, her thing was doing that, was taking her fingers and she would gouge whatever part of the body that she could get her hands on if she was fighting with one of the kids. Yeah. Yeah. And my other one, the 5-year-old, she's the tomboy of the group. So she's rough. She has a little boyfriend, not this one, but the other one does. His name's Eric. Yeah. He doesn't have any teeth. Teeth are falling out. But he's got a gold bracelet. And I told her, I said, well, he's only 5. He's already wearing gold. So that's a promising thing. But remember, I got a gun for every girl in the house, for every boy they bring home. And I'm going to be cleaning it as they come through the door. Nobody's taking my babies. So anyway, so what's the plan that you have for today? What are we doing today? Are we listing? Because I'm going to be working on listings today. I'm going to finish cleaning up some more stuff today. I'm getting ready for the locker for next week. I've got some orders that I got to do today for Amazon. I'm gonna go get some my pizzas for some kid for some kid. I'm gonna get some pizzas for some. I'm gonna go get the pizzas for the kids for lunch today before I go to work. I swear to God, that's the only thing I do. I go and make money, and then I come home and I spend it the next day. I try to save all that cash that I earn during the week, and it's tough, but it doesn't affect my platform sales. So I'm not complaining. If I didn't hustle, on Amazon, OfferUp, or eBay, and all I did was work at the 3 jobs that I have, I'd be one lonely dude. Yeah, that's for sure. Because I would be busy here at the house, and I kind of have been thinking about that too. Because we bought a trailer in March of last year, a little pop-up trailer. We bought it used, and we've only used it once. And because it was a holiday weekend, we could only get a spot uh, because of the fact that we had to tow it in the parking lot. But it was next to the beach, so and we didn't stay the night. You weren't allowed to camp overnight, and at the end of the day, it was refreshing just to be outdoors and with the kids. So I don't know. I guess I could probably spend more time with my family that way, but we wouldn't be able to afford to do anything. And that's where I have to draw like some sort of like conclusion on how I'm going to handle this, because as I go into 2020 and realize that I can't be living with all this hoarding stuff that I have in the back, but it's not stuff that I really don't think, and I don't know. I mean, maybe someone can like shine some light on this. I don't know the reason why I am consumed by the fact that I need to spend money to buy things to sell for a higher price. I've proven to myself in the last month and a half that I can stop just buying things. It's not like as soon as I get money in my pocket, I got to go and buy something to sell online. Whenever I get money in the pocket, it's either I got to go to Costco or Walmart, and they pretty much take all my money outside of responsibilities of living with the rent and the no longer the car payment. So I could actually lose one of those jobs and be okay. But why? I'm so set in the routine now. It's like, why don't I save that money? I don't know. Why don't I put it in the coffee can? Coffee can, anybody? Anyway, just the thoughts. I don't know. Kind of one of those things. Makes you wonder. I don't know. So, where we at? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Bill's over there working on his listings now. Gonna go battle with the horde. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna see. It's 10:20 now. I'm gonna try, but see, I don't know. The holiday. I don't think I need to do anything, because if I do it now, it's just gonna sit in the post office for 2 days. Yeah, I don't think I have. If I have until, I should have until Wednesday. I know I do. I don't even know why I'm looking this up, but honestly, I have an obsession with getting my shit out as fast as possible. Yeah, Wednesday. All right. So let me tell you something. I sell a product. I just sold 3 more right now, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to cover it up because I don't want you peeking in. You see that? I just sold 3 of them. I'm not going to show you what it is, but I buy it for less than $1 a piece, and I sell them for $9.99. And I didn't touch it. Well, I can't. Yeah, I can't do that. Well, I guess I can. I don't know if you can see it. What they sell for 9. Where's the other one? Oh, you're gonna see the other one. Never mind. Anyway, take my word for it. It's a can, and it's 9.9 ounces, okay, of something. And because it's a special niche, which that's what you got to look for. And I'm not bragging about it. Maybe I am. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. But the thing is this is what I'm saying. You could take that same item and put it on an eBay, and you may not sell it as fast. Now, I don't sell it as fast on Amazon, but when someone buys three that costs me less than $3, for all three. And I was just trying to quickly add up the math there. I'll just be safe with the numbers. And I make $29 before fees, before shipping, but I still make at least 20 some dollars in profit. That I love. I love the fact that people will buy larger quantities of that. So, and then that's the thing too with food. If you're really thinking about selling on Amazon, try food. Food is something that the returns on that is nil. I mean, I had one person back in Easter of last year who bought 2 bags of Cheeto egg crispy something or another. They were a limited edition for the holiday, and I sent them in a priority uh, shoebox so they could comfortably fit in there. I put the packing slip in and sent it off into the Midwest. And he sent a message back saying that it was damaged and it looked like somebody ran it over. And why did I ship it like that? And I'm thinking, it would have never left the post office, you crazy person. And here's what I think you did to it: you ate it, and now you want your money back. So basically, I called the post office and said, hey, this woman is claiming that package was damaged, and I'm trying to figure out where it happened because she said it got delivered to her door flat. So I thought, wow, that's messed up. And the policy on that with the post office is it will document when they're supposed to, when the package was damaged, and they'll attempt to try to repair the box if need be. Or in this case, it didn't happen. It got to the customer. It was apparently run over by a semi truck, and she claims that she was not satisfied with the product and that she'll never order from me again. Well, hope you enjoyed your chips, Lamb, because you suck. But Tommy wants to know where fees are. Yeah, fees are like little gnats on a hot summer day, going after your eye boogers. There you go. Fees are like fleas; they don't go away. Um, so yeah, that's probably the only return that was kind of like really ridiculous, other than the one bicycle that I sent on Amazon. And I wanted to see how far I could go with that one. I was like, okay, I'm selling these little things, and then I'm going to sell this thing. And then I was like, let's see how far I could get with this one. And I sent that thing all the way to New York City. So I bought these bikes at Walmart. Nothing special. They were in the box. I got like 3 or 4 of them, and I bought them for like $14 or $24, somewhere in there. There was a four in there, so it's like maybe 24. And I was selling them for $149 on Amazon, and they were in the box. So all I did is I slapped the label right on it, and off she went. And then this lady sends me this message through Amazon saying that she wanted to do a return. And I said, not a problem, return it. I'll be more than happy to take it. I'll pay another $50 or whatever to bring it home if you don't want it. That's fine. I'll resell and get my money back. And she was claiming that there was these little specks, black specks on the rims. And what it was is that these bikes had sat for so long that Walmart got rid of them. And then the little hole handles that they have in the box, they have one in this forward position and one in the back position that you could carry the box up under your arm like this. Well, it got dust on the rims from sitting in the warehouse. So apparently in transit, what I'm suspecting is that it rained or something spilled on it or something, and the moisture or whatever got on the dust of the rim, and it absorbed the dust and created a darker pigment of whatever dust was on there with the water. And she thought it was defective. And I just refunded her money. I didn't argue with her. I said, just donate it. Have a nice day. I was just like, everybody's trying to like stick it to you somehow. Uh-oh. Bonjour, comment allez-vous, mademoiselle? Oh, how are you? Good morning. Okay, first of all, we don't talk like that.
Daddy, yesterday I was playing with your
Big Red? Okay, now, number one rule is what? Don't touch daddy's stuff, right? Especially Big Red.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, what are you eating? Oh, what is that?
The ball.
Wow.
Yesterday I only bought a lot of.
I saw that.
Amaya and I got.
You got nothing.
No, but I got.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Because you know what's going to happen. You're not going to be able to. Okay, so yeah, I see that. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to back away from the computer. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now listen. Stop. This is not a time for you guys to be out here right now. Yeah, let's not touch. Okay, no, listen. So, where's your mom? Okay, get your finger out of your nose. So, do you guys need to eat right now? Okay. What I want you to do is get some orange juice first. You need to drink juice. First thing you should do in the morning is drink something. That way it gets your organs moving and you go do me a favor. Hold on, I'm still talking. Go get 2 cups and get some oat, shake it, get some OJ in it, okay? Orange juice. Turn on the TV and open the door so I can hear it. Prop it open. I want orange juice right now for you guys, and I want the TV on. Okay, I need to finish this up real quick. What's up, man? Yeah? Yeah? That's why you don't have shoes on. Yeah. Welcome to life. What are you going to do now? Yeah, I know it hurts, doesn't it? Does it hurt? Real bad? How bad? 1 to 10. Like 5? Do I see blood? Let me see. Okay, let me see. Oh, let me see. Okay, hold on. Okay. Where? Oh, you skinny. Okay. Hey, listen. Don't cry. Okay, stop. Pull it. Oh, it's off. Okay. Is it better? Okay, I need you to go in the living room real quick. Okay? Okay, this is not a conversation we need to have right now. Life. Wow. Wow. So anyway, this is not happening right now. ¿Qué pasa? Okay, I can't do this right now. Do me a favor. Close the door. Yeah, because now that your mom's up, I can hear. I want the door closed. Don't forget the orange juice, and I'll be in there in a second. Okay. Well, duty calls. I guess I'm gonna have to. Crony, what's up? Yep, I'm gonna have to get going with the girls and get them started with breakfast. I don't know what the deal is, but I don't know. Mom seems a little. Star Wars ornament next day. I'm gonna have to go see what the girls are gonna be doing. Maybe I can step out for a second. Yeah, here's one for you. Just got an Amazon order. It's baffling why someone would need a Star Wars ornament next day. Oh my God, it's funny. Good morning, Mary. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. We're actually going to step out because the little ones are up and we got a little skinned heel For the 4-year-old, she skinned it on the door. I got to figure out why that happened. So and I hear the door rubbing on the threshold. So there might be something that's causing a defect with that. And I don't want anybody getting hurt. Oh, right. Eminem, what's going on? So I will catch you guys later. I might do another live later before I go to work. Just some updates of some of the things. Maybe I'll do a show of a band or two. I don't know. But right now, I need to go fend and to support my breakfast needs for my kids and see what's going on. Hopefully, I don't get the sword in the back from the wife because it's hard to say. But wish me luck. But anyway, I will catch you guys on the other side. Thanks for watching the show today. And I appreciate everything that you guys have done in supporting the channel. And again, without you and all you little supporters yourselves that you bring in, with 285 subs, over 1,050 hours, and over 14,000 views, I appreciate it. It originated from a couple of pickers with Rob and Lisa. Then it branched off to Tommy and Tracy. And then from there, it's just wildfire. So I'm trying to do my own thing and not feel like I'm leeching on someone. And it's slow going, but hey, it's all due process. So thanks everybody. And keep in mind too, the 300 subs, we're going to be doing a $125 giveaway. And we're going to probably do an app for that. I don't know. I kind of like the drawing thing. It makes it original. So we'll see. Simply Dana, thank you. Georgina, D, Craig, No Money G, Jen, Tommy, Bill, Crony, Ainsley, Thrifting 365. Let's see. Mary and Dumpster Diving Granny. Who else? I want to say thank you, Candace, and I don't want to miss Harry. Oh, Harry was there. Oh my God, Harry! If you're still in, sorry, brother, I didn't see you. Sonny, I want to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you so much for your time today. Appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing well. Get your hustle on. And I am going to go and step out now and see you guys on the next one. Thanks again.